Taking a knee, the heads of the Minneapolis Police Department kneeling as the hearse carrying the body of George Floyd passes them by for his memorial today. The whole world is watching. The family of George Floyd remembers the man whose untimely death has sparked a massive movement. Amazing grace. The personal stories amidst the chorus of wake-up calls for civil rights leaders demanding America do.
A community of mourners, certainly a rare sight as COVID-19 rages across this country and the globe. For anyone else who lost their life during this time, they were limited to 10 mourners. In this service, palpable pain that so many across the nation and world are feeling, many here vowing to make sure that his death is not in vain. Today was certainly another busy news day, and the protests continue, but we begin tonight with this homegoing service that was watched around the world.
While thousands have taken a knee in recent days, this time felt different. A powerful moment as the Minneapolis police chief kneeled as George Floyd's casket passed him by. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound. Before this 46-year-old became the symbol of a movement, he was a man. At today's memorial service in Minneapolis, we learned about the father and brother from humble beginnings, the high school athlete who loved LeBron James and grew up eating banana and mayonnaise sandwiches.
He was powerful, man. He had a way with words. He could always make you ready to jump and go all the time. Everybody loved George. I'm just, man, it's crazy, man. All these people came to see my brother, and that's amazing to me that he touched so many people's hearts, you know, because he's been touching our hearts, you know. You come to Third Ward, where we're from, people are crying right now. That's how much they loved him.
The thing that I would miss about him most is his hugs. Like, he was this great big giant, and when he would wrap his arms around you, you would just feel like, you know, you were, everything could just go away. Any problems you had, any concerns you had would go away.
Oof. Can y'all please say his name? Thank y'all. Oh my God.
About 200 gathered inside the sanctuary where concerns about the global pandemic were secondary to the outrage.
It was that other pandemic that we're far too familiar with in America, that pandemic of racism and discrimination that killed George Floyd.
The nation getting a glimpse of the black church on any given Sunday as Reverend Al Sharpton gave the eulogy that was as much personal as it was political, even making a dig at President Trump.
Since he held the Bible, if he's watching us today, I would like him to open that Bible. We cannot use Bibles as a prop. And for those that have agendas that are not about justice, this family will not let you use George as a prop.
And the sermon paralleled the life of George Floyd with the struggle of Black America.
The reason we could never be who we wanted and dreamed to be in is you kept your knee on our neck. What happened to Floyd happens every day in this country, in education, in health services, and in every area of American life. It's time for us to stand up in George's name and say, get your knee off our necks.
What we endeavor to achieve is equal justice for the United States of America, and George Floyd is the moment that gives us the best opportunity I have seen in a long time of reaching that high ideal that this country was founded on.
And after calls for accountability and change, there was this moment. 8 minutes minutes and 46 seconds of stillness, symbolizing Floyd's final moments.
If we've calculated with the clock here, that's how long he was laying there. There's no excuse. They had enough time. They had enough time. Now, what will we do with the time we have?